Yeah, welcome one and all. Myself Sandesh. I am from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, studying in ISC branch. My USN is 1V20IS 040. Today my topic is that I am explaining about non-conventional sources, energy resources. What is non-conventional energy? Which is freely available, like solar energy, wind energy, which are freely available in the nature, that are known as non-conventional energy sources. Let us begin. The future is green energy, sustainable, renewable energy. It's a code. Yeah, the future must be green means we have to use non-conventional energy more. Okay, so introduction about non-conventional energy. The source of energy that are continuously replenished in nature and are widely available. Like I said, it's freely available in nature, na. So like it only the widely it's available in abundant. Abundant is more. Like sun emits the more sunlight, so that's the form of energy. So they are called non-conventional because till now they are not used extensively in our daily life. These sources of energy also do not cause pollution. Yeah, of course, it's freely available, then it is eco-friendly also. For example, as I told, solar energy from the sun, wind energy from the windmills, um, tidal energy, biogas, and so on. Let us discuss some topics, relevant topics like solar, wind, and bioenergies. So, solar energy. What is meant by solar energy? It's just a simple thing that solar means sun. The sun is the biggest source of the energy that we have it. Uh, Radiating very high energy continuously from very long time and will continue to do so. The energy we obtain from the sun is called solar energy. Yeah. So energy can be harnessed using several devices like solar cooker, solar panel. So nowadays the technology include more. We can cook the food even by the solar cooker, and we can generate the electricity by solar panels. So these are the some examples of solar energy. So what is the advantage of solar energy? Solar energy is available to us in infinite amount, since sun will be there and will continuous emit energy for few hundred million years. Of course it will emit for few hundred million years. Sun Solar energy can protect the nature and reduce global warming. Yeah, solar energy is green form of energy. Yes, it's a green form of energy. It doesn't cause any pollution. So, which can be converted to electricity and used in different energies. And this process of creating electricity is much cleaner from the burning of coal. Yes, we also know that the coal also can produce electricity. By burning the coal, we will produce some toxic gases into the atmosphere. So, this is the clean way of generating the electricity by solar by constructing solar panels on the roof of your house. So these are some eco-friendly use of daily life. It doesn't emit any harmful gases into the atmosphere. Let us discuss some disadvantages. What is disadvantage of solar energy? Of course, it will be, if you have advantage, there will be a disadvantage also. uh, in terms of the expenditure, we have disadvantage in solar energy. So the initial cost of installing panels. So in coal we can burn directly coal to get produce electricity. There's no need of any technology used. So here we have to use technology to construct panels on the top of your roof. So we need installation cost is more. So solar energy storage is expensive. Yeah, if you generate electricity, we have to store that electricity na. So we the storage expensive, so it requires batteries. So that's also expensive. Solar panels are dependent on sunlight. Yeah, sun cannot, if we can't give guarantee that sun cannot continuously give sunlight for throughout 24 hours and in rainy and winter. So we can't give guarantee. So that is one of the disadvantage. So next we'll discuss about some wind energy. This is also a non-conventional energy source. The wind, the energy obtained from the wind is called wind energy. The wind energy consists kinetic energy which can use to harness energy of by converting it into mechanical energy by using windmills. You can see on the hill stations or some other where they have been big windmills to generate. First it will go convert into mechanical energy and then it converts into electrical energy. So wind energy is also useful for generating the electricity. So it is also eco-friendly. Although wind energy has been used by us for a long time, it was used in propelling the sails of the ship in the ancient time. Let us discuss some advantages of wind energy. Like solar energy, it is also renewable. Renewable means it can be generated. It does not what you say it is also renewable. It means it is available freely in the nature. It's so infinite amount of wind can be produced daily in our life. So it is a renewable form of energy. It does not cause any air pollution and global warming by releasing harmful gases. So the trees itself is producing the wind, then how come it, it doesn't mean sense that the wind energy causes pollution. So it doesn't cause any air pollution. It doesn't release any toxic gases like when we burn coal. It doesn't release any toxic gases to the air. This is the non-conventional energy is the advantage is the one of the most is the eco-friendly. It does not release any pollution gases into the atmosphere. It is a space efficient and requires very little space on the land surface, and the land between two windmills can be used for agriculture and other different purpose. Yeah, if you have a solar panel, so it needs a large amount of area, whereas in wind, so the gap between the two windmills you can use for any agriculture purpose or some other purpose for any agricultural purpose we can use that land. So it doesn't take much amount of land. So what is the disadvantage? Disadvantage is it is a very location specific, as windmills cannot be stepped in all places. It can only be installed at the places where there is a strong, yeah, this is one of the main disadvantages. It cannot be there everywhere in the it cannot be there everywhere in the especially in cities. In the center of cities we can't keep the windmills. So that is one of the disadvantage. It is very costly to set up and difficult to repair. Yeah, it's big machines. It has big fans, so it's a very costly and very difficult to repair also. Storms and cyclones cause great damage to windmills. If the wind and storms like cyclones or other, it causes more damage. Next, biomass energy. What is this biomass energy? It's a simple thing. The waste and the dead remains of living organisms and plant is called biomass. That's the biomass. Then what? Then how come it become energy? See, like this, they contain carbon compounds. The chemical energy stored in them is called biomass energy. This form of energy being used by humans for very early ages. Yeah, from our ancient time they are using this biomass energy. Human burn wood and cattle dung for cooking for a very long time, and it continuing till this date. Yeah, it's continuing like gobar gas. What they will say gobar gas, it is done by the waste of cow dung. So this is the one of the energy non-conventional energy source, but this method is not very beneficial as it releases harmful gases into the atmosphere. As this is the one main thing in this bioenergy is this releases some harmful gases into the atmosphere. Now let us see some advantages. It is an efficient technology which produce fuel for our from our waste. Yes, it's a efficient technology, produce fuel from our waste. It reduces our dependencies on fossil fuels, as biomass produced from the biomass plant can be directly used as a fuel. It is very cost effective and cheap. Yeah, this is very cost effective and cheap. It is carbon natural. Carbon dioxide is released on burning bio waste, but not carbon is released into the atmosphere on burning fuels like biogas. Carbon dioxide released on burning bio waste, but not on burning, but no carbons is released into the atmosphere on burning biofuels like biogas. If we Carbon dioxide is released when bio waste, when we burn the bio waste, but when we when we burn biofuel, the carbon is not released. Next, disadvantages. What is disadvantage of biomass energy? It releases methane. Yeah, this is the harmful gas which releases into the atmosphere. This it releases methane in the environment, which causes greenhouse effect and global warming. It is not as effective as fossil fuel. Yeah, of course, not effective as fossil fuels. Uh, Building of biomass plant requires a lot of space. Yeah, when you see near, like in village side, especially in village side, they will have that biogas plant, so it requires a lot of space to construct that biogas plant. Next, nuclear energy. It is also one of the form of non-conventional energy. Nuclear energy is the energy produced when one heavy nucleus splits into two light nuclei, or two nuclear heavy light nuclei to combine form a enormous amount of to form a heavy nuclei, producing enormous amount of energy in the form of heat and light. Advantages of nuclear. What is the advantage of nuclear energy? Nuclear energy is a green source of energy which does not produce any harmful gases. The amount of energy obtained from a single nuclear reaction is very high. What is disadvantage of nuclear energy? Nuclear reactions are very hard to control as there are chain reactions, and even a split, slight mistake can cause huge risk. Yeah, in nuclear power plants or in nuclear reaction, it is very hard to control the chain reaction. Yeah, see, in nuclear power plant, it's very hard to control the chain reactions, and even a slight mistake we done, it's take a huge amount of risk to control that. So we have to be careful. That's the disadvantage of nuclear energy. The element used in the reaction are radioactive, and the radiation can cause several health issues like cancer and other genetical deformations. Yeah, this is the one of the main disadvantages. It produces radioactive and radioactive radiations that causes the health issues like cancers and other genetical deformation. So this is the something about non-conventional energy. So if you like it, please like and subscribe my channel.